Good morning. I should have coughed before unmuting, and I'm sorry about that, but nobody's here in the live, so only you VOD watchers have to deal with that, and I can just conveniently place the timestamp at 2 minutes, and anybody who clicks that doesn't have to deal with the consequences of watching me. What a blessing! You get to watch less of the streamer. So today, I have two things that I want to do. I got two things. Also, actually, first before I even mention that, the game got patched. My plasmium is still completely busted. My plasmium is still completely entirely busted, which is just such a shame. It's like, why do I even have this thing on me? But whatever. Do I even? Oh yeah. I also, to mark a thing on my map, I put on the compass for a little bit off stream, but there's no point in having it on stream. Honestly, I'm in between walking around with the spider strings and the ascendant script. It's just that I don't think that the spider strings like do anything. But if I don't walk around trying the spider strings on a whole bunch of stuff, then I won't figure out if it does anything. It's a really painful problem that we're dealing with, but I'm gonna go with this one. Actually, never mind. I decided against it because I realized the thing that we're doing. Because I want to try doing a courier quest. Which just sounds... I mean, the first one that we're going to attempt today is going to be easy. It will be. I'm just staring at all of my trinkets like, maybe, maybe, maybe. I think that we just kind of have the best ones on already. I accidentally got spoiled that one of them is a big scary one. That, like, this one has a timer on it. More Pilgrim's Rest supplies? Why? But the one that I plan on doing is my Queen's Egg. This one... Also part of the patch is that the courier quest got buffed with money, so that kind of doesn't matter for me, but also shout out me for waiting because epic buff to the thing that I put off. And I know exactly where I need to go for this one. It should be pretty easy, although, as per with all of these, we have a choice of two paths. It's just like, do I want to walk through Sinner's Road, or do I want to walk through Greymore? And I think that I'm going to go walk through Greymore, because actually, if I recall correctly, there's a convenient little way to get up here, so the only hard part is going to be this little ascent here, which just has, like, birds in it. So I think that we can do that. I think we literally just walk right into the Sinner's Road. I need to remember no hard falls, but I think that that's the only real difference. And this is also just, this is the setup to something more. And honestly, I'm almost certain that the rewards for this courier quest in particular are going to be really not good at all. But that's just part of the consequence you get of doing everything in the game, is some rewards are less epic than other ones. Which is a huge, huge shame. It would be epic if every single reward was a silk heart, and at the end you could just, like, spam heals. But no. They want the game to be, like, difficult or whatever. I think that I am going to ascend with Gorb a little bit. Just because I don't like that enemy at all, and they're really tall. The mice are totally capable of touching me, but I don't want it to happen. Okay, we're currently there. I'll try taking a shortcut here. I don't really think it's going to work unless I put in resources to it. The bottom path just means that I have to fight a few enemies, but if I'm allowed to go up here, which I totally can, I think it's going to be a little bit easier just because there's more space in this room. There's still just, like, enemies on the path, but... me when I'm walking. Oh, that's actually kind of a scary one. That's like one of the enemies that we're trying to avoid by not going into the Sinner's Road. But at least they aren't accompanied by the oh so convenient and familiar Sinner's Road pain. I feel like genuinely the answer is just to take it really slow. Yeah, you're kidding. I can't look down there. I wonder why the game just says that you're not allowed to look down in that section. Doesn't really make any sense to me at all. Fucking rat. Genuine. The worst. Okay. We're basically done with our shortcut. I think that I'm going to drop down to the ground because there's only scarier enemies up top. And on the ground, I'm fairly certain that I can just run by. Yeah, cool. Now we are in the section of it that gets a little bit real. But this is the only section of it that gets a little bit real. So, convenient. Oh, my fault for seeing a ring. I understand why I fell for it, and I still kind of think that I should have gotten it anyway. Because it would have been cool. I think that was the easiest I've ever done that room in my entire life. I think there's also a single rat in here. Yeah. Fucking rat. That was my final rat. The fact that this is open probably and on the map means that I've gone in there. I just worry that I haven't. Theoretically, this room is entirely safe, but I forget. Hello, slave. Here's your food. Or whatever. And I'm pretty sure all that this really gives is just the ability to get another one of the, like, silk eaters from this fella. But I'm not really stressing about that. I feel like I've been using them about as fast as I've been getting them. And I haven't really been stressing about it in any way. But yeah, he just, like, makes his place bigger and then talks ominously. Give me my food, please. Then sing for me, because I have the funny thing equipped. I think that's the exact same thing that he did before. So, now that we've done that quest, we have an entirely different thing to do, because I partially lied about doing all of the courier quests. Because today, we wish to partake in some yuri. I genuinely forgot that that fellow was there. Not like it really matters, but I did forget about them. Where's the place that I'm trying to go? It's just a little bit higher. Can we get much higher? Yep, we can. Alright. Now, to be fair, I didn't actually think out this plan too much, and it would just be way faster to bench warp and go ride the Bell Beast. I thought that the entrance from Center's Road was going to be cooler, but no, Bellwater is actually just the worst area ever. So, thank you, Bellwater Bench. You are my hero. Yo, wake up the sleepy boy with my musax. Nope. You don't even have anything. Bro is just asleep on the job because they don't even have a single thing to give to me. Not even one. Oh, freaking right. Take me to Bellwater, beast. That would be oh so very nice of you. I'm almost certain that I said Bellwater there. But what? There's so many words that start with B in this game. Like, truly whatever. So our goal is that funny looking pin all the way at the freaking heckin' top. It's actually the fastest to just go from the putrefied ducks. I should have looked at my map before even, like, thinking about the Bell Beast. My mental isn't all the way there. I only have 40 hours of experience in this game. My brain needs a lot more than that to memorize the whole ass thing. Oh, there's also something that I need to mark on my map if I didn't already. No, I did. Okay, cool. Down, da 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 da. Should've known. I hope we get to witness snack time. It's so funny when it happens. Please, bless me with snack time. No, you're a bastard. Bro does not want snack time to happen. Cool. Nice and easy breezy. I believe this is my way? No, even lower. There's the evil beasts that puke on you, but this is the last known sighting of... No, did I fuck it up actually? Did I mess up my map? Oh, hi, enemy that I didn't know was even able to be here. Thank you for glunging me because I remembered my map wrong. Yeah, so I think that this is the wrong place entirely. At the moment, I don't really care about being glungy. Like, we have money on our person, but I'm also fairly certain that we just unlocked more ability to, sorry, I thought that it would recharge faster. How do you dodge that one, I wonder? Oh, twice. Pain. This is why bile water sucks. You're not allowed to take any wrong directions ever. It's simply not allowed. Did I actually just like do it all wrong? Is my entire map incorrect? Is it like there or something? I think I fricked up my map. Which is kind of funny. Oh, I should sit at this bench since I'm here and I know that I'm going to be existing in bile water. Maybe it's silly, but it's for the audience. It's better than watching me ride the Bell Beast every time. See, and I would have taken damage there, and I would have been mad. No Isaac today. Yeah. I wanted to play Hornet Knight, and somebody I know who wanted to watch me play Isaac is only free on the weekends, and like they have a little bit of it, like just the way that our schedules work out is literally every time that I stream on a weekday, they just cannot watch it all. So it's partially just a little bit for that person to be able to show up to a stream ever. I know catering to a single one person is a little bit weird, but I'm a small channel, okay? Now where the frick is the thing that I'm supposed to be finding? Or did my quest just, like, go silly? I swear I have the thing. Yeah, trail's end. Chakra can be tracked by her trail of rings. Am I a fool? Like, okay, this marker is a lie. That's incorrect. Where the hell did I find a ring? Because I know where the trail starts, but I've marked on my map a place where I had just, like, coincidentally found a little bit later on because I was bumbling around a bit off stream. I think it was here. I think I meant to put my mark here, and I put my mark fucking here. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. Anyway, chakra moment. and Chakra's like, go back up the exact direction that you just went. That's exactly how all of these feel. It's just, hey kid, do that thing that you just did. Oh, I need to rack you. Okay. Why am I trying to follow her path exactly? It feels a little silly to me. Oh my gosh. Did I just, like... Why do you show up all of a sudden? You just, like, invented the ability to exist there, and I don't get it. That enemy didn't show up on all the times that I walked this path before. And now I have no clue where Chakra is because I took 2 seconds. We will bumble around. I mean, this place is kind of just a one-way path. It's just like a mean one-way path. Hi. We hope that Chakra's here. Yay! Don't even care. Thank you, Dice. The dice understand that I literally have to get to Chakra. Okay, maybe I should use my emergency heal. Just maybe. Man. You want to know the worst part? Is she's probably just, like, to the right of the fucking bench that I'm sat at. Oh, did I really just lose her trail? I mean, it literally has to be over here to the right. It's, like I said, one-way path. But I can't help but notice that she's just going, like, the way that you go to fight the boss, you know? Why do you show up here? It's like the devs didn't think that bile water was hard enough, So they needed to fill it with more guys to be evil. Yeah, this is literally just the fucking boss arena. It's she's literally just going to the boss arena. Like, holy fuck. I mean, there's a slight split path there, but I genuinely think she's just walking to the boss arena. Cause like, I know this path. Also, this guy was not here last time. But it really feels like she's just walking to the boss arena, or someplace incredibly close to it. I mean, we didn't see a single ring in that room, so it's hard to imagine that, but it's like, really, huh. I'm curious where else there even is to go. At least that's the bench that I'm sat at, so it's gonna be easy. I should have just taken a sit there. I thought the ring was in the other room, not this long one. Yeah. Bomp. Oh, I completely read it wrong, I guess. I'm a fool. This feels like I'm about to find my darling. Toxic Yuri, Toxic Yuri. Please. I've been devoid of it ever since I was like over 14 years old and I realized that the story Citrus isn't really that good of a read. Give me the Toxic Yuri. Is this just like a brand new area? Oh, hi. Oh. No lore and no singing. Poshanka, hornet-wielding needle, for that is your name, is it not? I have heard it spoken in this land with reverence. I had hoped you would accept my summons. In these moments, one is good, but two is best. I would not deny the wish, Chakra. A somber ceremony seemed likely at this trail's end, and I am sadly proved correct. This, then, is your master? The fiercest of my tribe. Here she lies. I called her master, true, but she was a mother just as much. More by far than the bug who bore me. Among the many marvels of this kingdom, she found a fine place to meet her end. Ended by age. My tribe would call that shame, but I see only strength unbeaten. Even as her shell betrayed her, she walked this kingdom's breadth. It was her trail followed that allowed me to share witness to its dignity. Hornet-wielding needle, you two have journeyed these many paths as my master before us. Join me now for her song sending. It is time for her soul to walk beyond her shell. I'm holding Y. I'm holding Y. Yay. Looks like those before and after. Yeah. That's terrible. I made the right decision to not. I don't want to talk. It's terrible. The Chakra's forehead is really big and the rain is bouncing off of it. This is a really somber and beautiful moment, but Chakra's forehead is really big and the rain is bouncing off of it, and it's still like happening. All right. Thank you for the Chivo. For sharing this moment, I shall have you accept a gift, one I had believed I would never pass. You would take these rings and learnings to make more. They are built of a clever method devised by my master, and will crush hard this kingdom's toughest shell. Use them, and she is remembered. My thanks, Chakra, to gain a tool so defined by its owner. I am much grateful. They shall prove a great aid on my own journey. Yay! Oh, bye, Chakra. Can I sing a song alone for you? Isn't that a unique song? Are there Easter egg songs? Like, that's not the standard tune that comes out. That's beautiful. I like that. Okay. And then immediately we start hunting for secrets. Actually, is there even much of a way to get out? Okay. Based on the way that the area looked, I was kind of hoping that I would get some crafts metal. But I understand it just being story. And it's kind of just pretty having there be uh just a place with clean water in the middle of all the fucking shitty icky. Also, the little ball that I hit out of this, do you think the master fucking hucked big balls at people? Because that kind of feels real. I mean, the ball clearly isn't chakras. I wonder what the hell chakra like does now. Hee hee ball. Hee hee ball. Just cause like, I don't know. Usually there's a funny thing that happens. Does the ball turn into dust upon experiencing Spike? Is Spike the strongest form? No! I condemned Ball to Thorn Hell for forever. I'm sorry, Ball. Although I can't really say that that was better than Bug Corpse Hell. But at least Bug Corpse Hell is temporary, because the bug will leave eventually in various ways. Okay. Imagine sitting at the bench that is the closest to the place that the quest terminates, but because they just put quest parts everywhere, it take 20 minutes to get there anyway. I mean, not 20 minutes. We did the other quest also, but that was the easiest quest ever. It was just like take a stroll through Greymore quest. And you know, we actually have another quest that is the exact same thing of take a stroll through Greymore. Okay, yummy yummy chakra throwing ring. Hardened throwing weapon of the warrior chakra. Blunt force weapon that rebounds between enemies and hard surfaces. Okay, so I assume that that's going to be kind of similar to the conch cutter, but I hope that it's better. I kind of struggle to imagine it will be better. My fucking plasmium foil. My fucking plasmium. I really just like, I want it. The little icon with the ring in it looks really funny. I'm probably just like a dork. But seeing the little ring in a little circle next to a different almost full golden ring with another white ring in it, it's just so many circles. Literally, my hotbar be full of them. I can't believe that there's still maps that I don't have. Like, how do you even get them? How do you find them? Oh yeah, this isn't even where I need to go. My brain was thinking up. I'm just gonna have to, I really don't want to Google anything, but it's just like, I was really genuinely hoping that the chakra quest would bring me the exact thing I want. Yes, snack time! Yes! Yes, can we make it happen again? Can we make it happen again? Yes! Yeah, there's definitely gonna be a snack time speedrun. I'm calling that right now. People are gonna make a new save file and try to feed those guys as fast as possible. That's just like that. There's no way that's not a thing that happens. I can see it in my brain already. I mean, we got the coveted double feed just like by walking through there. Shit rocks. Okay, Bellheart. Also, one part of the patch notes said that in the late game, there were some quests that could be unobtainable. So maybe I need to... and then they fixed those. So maybe I need to go walk around to the wish walls and just like see if anything cool happens. I'm also mostly just here to see if Chakra is hanging out. Because surely she must be somewhere. I mean, I would kind of understand if she just like fucked off for forever, but... that's not really the style of things in this game. Yeah, okay. Oh, I did it once. Ah, I did it twice. I'm just trying to think. Because I genuinely, I feel like the courier quests are the only other thing that I can think of to do. I'm gonna take another once over at the map just because, like, there's this, but that takes a key that I'm almost certain that we don't have. Yeah, all of the keys in my inventory have been conveniently used on every single purpose that we know of. I know where one more pouch capacity is. I don't know where the other pouch capacity is. And I should actually mark it on my map. Where the hell is it? It's you. Bomp. Actually, no. You are an important, easy one. Where the hell was my other thing? Oh, yeah. There's something up here that I I speculated existed, and I saw somebody else find, and I was like, okay, I don't really care that I'm not the one that found that. So we'll probably go do that if we stop by the Citadel. And I know the purpose of this, and actually since we're right next to a bell station, I believe there's another flea that's right next to a bellway, or maybe I already got that one. But I know of one flea that is directly next to a bellway that I can just go get, because we might as well. I have no fucking clue about this flea. That one evades me. And this one is just, like, I don't really want to walk around the underworks too much. But we'll find it. We'll find it. Wait, does that mean that I only have 3 fleas left and I'm about to go get one of them? Are we in the last 3 flea? I think we're nearing the end of our flea journey. I mean, assuming that there's no more, like, flea lore to get. Bonk bonk. My brain, every time I look at a list of words that I'm supposed to find one in, I forget the English dictionary. So, you want to know the shameful secret here? Yeah, you don't even have to, like, hit the wall. I just never did that, because why would you? And then you're forced to need the wall jump. Oh yeah. Look at me remembering to use my left trigger. Like a real gamer. Actually, does that even... Did I just... Oh, never mind. There we go. Slay, slay, slay. This kind of just feels like I can... I don't... There's no way that that's the correct way to do that, is there? I mean, that was probably just, like, slower. If I had to imagine. I just pressed the A button a little bit later. Oh, okay, yeah, I was just, like, slower than the way that you're intended to do it. No. Okay, you know what? For your consequences... Fucking owned. Does that mean that the discs do crazy damage? I mean, I do have maximum disc damage. Like, unless I put on another tool that affects it. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to press the A button sometimes. Unless I put on another tool that affects it, my discs are doing about as much damage as they can, which is pretty epic. Okay. Press all your buttons. I don't really feel like fighting you. It's such a good feeling in the video game. Oh. The silly creature made of grass was blending in with the grass. What the fuck? I just conveniently bounced right over that air plume that I wanted to be on. Obviously, that's what I do. Bonk. This is probably really hard if you're using the base move set. Whoa! That was strange. Am I supposed to go down, or am I supposed... It's probably a lava thing that I hit. Yeah, okay. I knew it. Real. I hope... Actually, I know exactly what's on the end of this, which is a little bit sad, but nobody else has to know. There is one thing that is a little bit curious. Let's go rescue the flea before I posit this question to everybody. But when I watched somebody else do this part, they made a very distinct decision that I'm going to very much do the opposite of. I believe that there's only 2 creatures of this type in the entire game, and I also believe that if you hit the lever next to this door, you let them out and they like happily escape, and they like fuck off and leave. So I'm gonna murder the funny beast, because guy that I'm watching doing Let's Play of let them out, and I would rather face full success on all parts. Not face full success. I would rather see everything. This is a scary encounter. Thank you, Chakra. Okay. Bro just dropped a beast shard. Was that really not even all of them? No, that was all of them. I'm a fool. I literally saw the thing show up in the bottom left of my corner, but I was just thinking about Chakra, so my mind was empty. Certain tools and skills can pierce its defenses. I should adjust my strategy as needed. Dude, that's the lore that I killed a beast that we know has conscious thought for. We are completely aware that that beast has thought because we were on the other side of this door and we sung a music to it and we saw little words show up. That's a sentient beast that we murdered for a line of text that means nothing. Let's fucking go. Okay. What now? Courier quests? Courier quests. I think it's genuinely faster to get back to the station. Oh, well, you know, this is a really fast way to get back to whatever bench I was sitting at. Okay, just a weird little chore that I have to do for some reason. I don't really know why the game makes you do that when you die, but it's strange. Really, I can't say that I understand it. Anyway, take me to Bellheart. I hope that it actually never mind. I was about to just say fucking nonsense. The words that were about to come out of my mouth were, I hope that one of these courier quests conveniently leads me into one of the areas that I haven't been to. I don't know if it's a multiple or just one. I didn't look at the number. But that's a fool's errand, because it only tells you to go to places that you already know about, which is just like, okay. I'm just gonna break a big one too, because, like, whatever. We're gonna use these like candy, because the cog flies are probably crazy. I should also... There's no point in healing if we're not taking damage ever. I never looked at this, did I? Okay, it's fucking ass, actually. That's terrible. I'm never using that ever. What kind of architect would even think about building that? Oh yeah, also off camera, I bought this thing, which it doesn't matter, but it was a tool that was just like behind a fucking wall that I missed, so I went and got it because it was really easy and there was nothing interesting about it. It just makes it so that when you input one of your tool things, it does that input twice. You still use up all the resources, so it's just like it takes up a blue slot, I guess. I think poison will assist me in my travels. I finally learned what this one does from paying attention to other people playing the game and using it, and also not knowing what it does. So this particular tool, the Weave Light, it makes your silk hearts down in the bottom right. It makes those regenerate faster, and is another one. So if you get all of the silk hearts and then put that trinket on, you'll regenerate silk up to enough to be able to use your magic skill, just like for free. So that's a dream of mine, but for now it's a little bit useless. Is there anything in here that will help me be speedy? Yeah, we'll replace that. Then I think that the Ascendance Grip is just gonna mess me up totally. Off we freaking trot. Hello, Courier. Do we do the mean one immediately? What are you? Liquid Lacquer. The hell? I'm trying to think of who would even want that. Would it be like one of the fuck off pin masters or like the architect maybe? I don't know. I think that it would be funny to try the fucked up scary one immediately. So womp womp. So this one, I was spoiled on it. It has a funny little time limit. So on top of only having 8 hits, everybody thinks that guy is an enemy. Yeah, on top of it having a limited amount of hits, it has a time limit on top of it. I don't know how long the time limit is, but you can already see the freshness fading down because we're taking too long. I doubt the devs of Teen Cherry played Deltarune, but I'm certain that everybody that played Deltarune is gonna see this and go, "You're taking too long," and it's gonna be funny, and everybody's gonna laugh. The movement is so nice. I'm scared that it's gonna do that shit to me. For some reason I thought that the water was still glungy. It just freaking... I have bile water PTSD. Oh, this calls for a cogfly. Like, get off my screen. didn't finish Undertale. You don't really have to. I maybe it's a stupid take, but I feel like Undertale is severely ruined the second that you exist outside of like 2016 and you understand that people like Undertale. Like part of the cool thing, at least in my journal, is staring at Undertale, like the Steam shop or some Let's Play, and just being like, fucking Undertale? Okay, fine, I'll check this out. Like that is a crucial part of the experience to me. That I think some people just like cannot have, because it's 2025. I wonder if I can make it up there. I am on a time limit. It's just like theory crafting is also important. I believe there's spooky enemies on here. Yeah. Definitely the biggest important thing is to just remember that there's scary enemies everywhere and they're all gonna try to kill you. Am I allowed up in this room? There's a fucking Disney. Thank you, bugs. Cogfly? Seriously? Hero. That's not where to go. Oh, fuck. Ooh. Those pet flies are OP. I have them about as strong as they can get in the entire game right now. They better be OP. The purple makes them do more damage. You can't call them OP and then ask that they not be purple. That's the literally a part of the requirement of them being strong is the purple. We get to say hi to the fleas. Oh, yeah. I like that it hits the bell twice if you use your that on it. Hi, fleas! What do they say? Yamada Moshke. Oh yeah, you can just run up those. I consistently forget, due to my old age of 22. I don't know about you, but I'm eating mushroom stew. Everything will be alright if we keep on making all this mushroom stew. I don't know why that song just exists in my head for forever. It's not even like one of the Minecraft parodies that I think I like a lot. It's just it just exists in my head. I don't know. Isn't there a thing here? Maybe I'm not high enough. Oh, I was under the false idea that both of them died there. Where the hell am I? I only kind of know where I am. The second I see the elevator, I'll figure it out. Which theoretically is right here. Yay! Oh, my bug jump scared me. Bug jump scare. Bug jump scare. I'm just scared. Don't tell me your quest NPC is here. Please. I don't have time for this. Genuinely. Fuck off. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. Bye. Thank you. No, incorrect, incorrect, incorrect. Oh my gosh, I took a wrong direction. We're currently there. Run, 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 run. Don't take damage, but definitely go fast. Come on. He died. Oh, never mind. Okay. No, you don't. You don't have anything. You don't have anything. Oh. Oh, my heart. I genuinely forgot that that was a thing that affects the fucking shit. Fuck. Shit. And now we're just like, I wanted to do all of this at once. Fuck. I talked to him out of anger. I was mad. Ah. Fine. Fine, you bastard. I mean, that's probably a lot better than most people do on their first go. But, like, what a fucking shame to have the last bit of damage that you take be the last obstacle. Literally the last one. Why do I fuck up at the final moment every single time, no matter what? It's an interesting world that I live in. Give me my thing. Stop talking to me, give me my thing. Yes, that's the only reason that I would ever go here. Yes. And at least now I should understand the route better. But like, fuck, dude. But like, fuck. It just hurts. Dude. I don't care. That's what happens, is you do amazing on your first run, and then you fuck up for 500 million runs in a row, and then once you finally are full of dread and you stop caring, only then are you allowed the precious task of actually doing what you want to do, okay? Please stop talking so much. Oh, yeah, they listen to me! Yay! They actually had less dialogue that time. Yatta! Oh, it literally must be designed to scare you. It literally, it has to be. It has to be designed to scare you. Has to be. It's made to be spooky. Me when I can't believe I just I lost due to my controller. Hello? Oh. What do I do about this one? Give me a second. Oh, okay, cool. Forgive me if I'm incorrect, but was the timer mayhaps ticking down while I was in the pause menu still? I might be wrong. But I'm almost certain that my convenient epic timer, it seems to have continued going down during a very, very, very crucial moment. You're an enemy. Oh, okay. We dealt with the creature. I'm almost certain that the timer was still going down during it. And I'm gonna continue malding about it. I think I'm going faster this time though. That's what doing the route a single time does. Now I'm gonna be petrified about running into a wall. Just because I made it all the way there only to run into a wall at the tail end of it. That's how I feel about the situation at hand. Okay. Oh, you're gonna hit me with that? Oh, they probably spaced those two platforms out specifically so that you would have a harder time doing this. Okay. Oh, what? Okay. Fine. Where am I? Who am I? What's going on? I don't know. Fucking what? I'm just kind of like walking. You gain anything for being fast. Look at the red circulare around my package health bar. It is going down over time. This is a special evil package designed to make you cry. They put it in the game to spread woe, actually. I don't really think that it's too hard yet. But I mean, I almost did it on my very first try. I mean, the guy that I talked to there was the guy that you freaking deliver it to. And we can already tell, as long as my fucking pathing is real, So far, I'm going faster than last time. I am using more cog flies, but like, whatever. In my line of work, the cog fly is a disposable unit. Hi, fleas. I believe this room is safe. And hopefully this time I actually freaking path right. I am going to be staring at my map more. Okay, fuck you. The bastard in Scales clothing. Whoa, the bastard in Scales clothing. I mean, being in the Citadel with half the timer left is beautiful. I'm allowed to pause for a little bit. And then walk the way that I want to. Ooh, that was really close. Our sprites definitely overlapped. Mine and that creature. Both of those know how to walk off ledges, which is kind of funny to see that happen at the same exact time. Alright. Elevator should be right here. Did I just get money? Did they like die to poison down below me, or was that scarab duty? I'm unsure. Alright, so we go up in this room. And then we epic screen transition. And then the path that I wanted to take is straight to the right here. I'm just a silly little goofball who didn't actually do what I wanted to do. Because this should be an incredibly easier path with way less worries in it. AKA, theoretical none, depending on how the water feels about my package. Seems the package is perfectly okay with being wet. Which, thank goodness, because I mean, we're not done, but like, we have so much time to just like walk leisurely down the hallway that only hurt me because I was trying to be really fast about it. Like, I think this is in the bag because I'm not even gonna hit my run button. There's no enemies in here. The only thing that can harm myself is me. Give me my Fribking oil. At last, my master is withering away from hunger. Let us see what gifts you bring. Ah, what's this? The rasher of a courier, tied up tight. I can see its fat still dripping fresh. With this I have fulfilled my promise, sir. The ingredients have all been delivered. I trust now the meal can be made and the oil awarded for my efforts. You'll have your oil. Well, firstly learn some patience. The dish must be prepared perfectly, enough to rouse my master and see them sated. Now, permit me to work my skill, and you'll stand to see a meal of scent, or a meal of scent and taste that would dazzle Farloom in her prime. Okay, I already saw the ingredients. I hope it's just like all of them on a plate. That's an interesting dish to cover it. You can tell that my cogflies want to eat it more than anybody else in the room. Taste, smell, texture. It is done. A meal to rival Farloom's finest. Mighty master, how long you have waited to set your jaw upon so perfect a dish. Join us and dine. I tried pressing Y. Is it a boss fight? The screen going black really feels like I thought it was a boss fight. That's it. Mukbang! Guys, Hornet Night mukbang! Glutton. Your master seems satisfied, sir. It is time you give what is promised. Or what was promised. Yes, yes, it has been done. Made and served. A dish to match my master's refined desires. It really does just kind of look like they put it all on a plate. I mean, of course, we didn't get to see the dish, but like, in my headcanon, he just put all of the 5 things on a plate. And then started singing. The pale trifle is yours. Take it and leave. My master needs time to reflect, and I must ponder on flavors anew. Yay! Now sing me a song, Mr. Piano Man. You are the best of us. Food, meat, much. Oh, glorious master. Much, eat good. This is amazing. Your holy, shining gaze. Eat! Eat! Your taste, so refined. Food. That's good. I like that a lot. It's a good bit. Does bench warping work or does that save me? Because with the task being walk all the way there, I would rather not have extra hidden task of walk all of the way back. And it seems that I get to delete that hidden task from existence. Scary, spooky enemy. Alright, Bin Master. You need to perfect my bail. Yeah, that's right. It's 2018 again. I have more oil, Bin Master. Its acquisition was no small task, but if it aids my blade, those challenges will be rewarded. Even more oil? What preposterous luck. That unseen gift in quantity unheard, discovered by a single bug. Would you pass the oil traveler, and perhaps a few rosaries for the ongoing effort? Allow this Pin Master to again work wonder upon your blade. Yeah, I have infinite money. I don't care. And now I get to sip coffee while this happens. It's probably the same cutscene, maybe? Unless there's just, like, rosaries in the background. That looks like a repeat cutscene. Still, hell yeah. Theoretical Max Nail? Hypothetical? Welly done. What miracle to work again upon steel so fine. Few pins left in Farloom could attain such a sheen. You must tell me, traveler, wherever did you come upon so splendid a weapon? The blade was a gift, given by a noble tribe of my homeland. They forged the strongest steel, though it was rarely seen beyond their hive. Probably the last power-up. Hey, yeah, but, like, we already trounced the final boss. Like, I'm not really... At the moment, I'm not in demand for a power-up. I feel like I've kind of just been walking around and throwing tools at things and having a good time. Though it was rarely seen beyond their hive. That tribe has now long passed, and with... That tribe has now long passed, really... I mean, that's still, like... you know, but that kind of screams this game happens after Hollow Nest. Kinda. And with them, the secrets to their craft. If they are gone, it's a rarer piece than would have guessed. But what grand luck for this humble Pin Master to have worked with such a weapon. Cool. I didn't get an Achievo for that, but the Hive Steel Nail. Long sewing tool, uniquely balanced for combat. The highly refined blade reveals its hive steel banding. Okay. That's probably the... More? That this text box really kind of screams more. I struggle to believe that. But, like, the text on my screen sure is saying something. Okay. I'm glad that I did that timed quest fast. I wonder if there will be any other timed ones. Or if it's just, like, one particular evil one. Because now after doing that one, the Songclave one is going to be pathetic easy, because that's essentially just walking the same path without a time limit. Let's see wherever the hell Liquid Lacquer wants me to go. Because, like, whatever. It's the only one that I don't know the destination of, so that means that it would be engaging to my brainular. A delivery deadly, dangerous, fiercely cold. For old bug up there that doesn't need it much. Serve, it's the Mask Maker! Oh my god. The most challenging challenge this. The lacquer to bring is Sloshy Slosh, a hard carrier even for the best. I have met this maker. He is a long service, worthy of respect. I will be glad to aid his efforts. 3 hits to go all of the way to Mask Maker. Let me introduce everybody to the plan. So, I don't know why I'm making sound effects like this. Oh wait, no, actually it's you go in here, then up around this area, then you go up here, then you go up through this area, then you could probably go through the side here or up top here. But I feel like up top would be easier because this is the side path, or I see water on the map there, and the water was the only thing that still, like, hurts you with cold after you get the feather down, so, like, why would you ever go through that path ever? Because there's no enemies in this area, so I think that we literally just go up, then glide down here, then Mask Maker is up there. I think that that is incredibly similar to the path that we just did without taking a single damage, and also while speedrunning. So, theoretically, this is in the bag, but I'm not, like... I wouldn't bet money on it, but, like... How much harder can it be than the one that we just did? Because I'm allowed to take my time now. And that was kind of the most overpowered part of the flower quest in the first game, was just, like... sit there and hide in a corner and huck magic at your enemies and just, like, live. That's kind of all you have to do. It's a little foolish to spend resource all the way over here, but it's just one bug. I want a friend. I want friend. I wish for friend. I really feel like this is gonna be so easy, because we don't even have to go in the Citadel. Like, the only place that I actually took any damage in on my very first go was the Citadel, and that was under a time limit, and also with no enemies around. Like, I don't know. I guess technically I got hit in far fields once because of one of the little shit flying bugs. Yeah, that one. No, well, not that one in particular, but that brand of bug. The one that's asshole shaped. I mean, there's also a couple bugs in here that are asshole shaped, so I'm glad one of my bugs survived, because your services will be required. Shout out Cogfly for being the coolest thing in the entire game. The guy that I'm watching play, used up one of their craft metal on the, on one of the things that this turns into. And it looks really, really bad, and then he got to the part with the cogflies, and was like, oh, well, I don't have any craft metal. And I was just like, dude, you are in the wrong freaking timeline. You are not having a good time. But I do also kind of feel like I'm probably running around with just about the best stuff that you can get. I probably should have taken off my little speed boots, but whatever. They don't really matter at the end of the day. They were only important for trying to get a little bit more speed when I needed it. Shout out 2 cogflies. Actually, one of my cogflies perished in battle when I wasn't really paying attention to them, so shout out being a bad mother. Just congrats, be birthed. Huh? Who are you? What am I talking about? The wind really makes that incredibly easy. Also, just thinking about, anytime that I walk through the blasted steps, I think about all of the people that are like, man, the last judge boss run back is so hard. Like, granted, I have endgame gear, so I'm cheating a little bit at the moment, but still, it's like, Dark Souls run backs are so much easier. I feel like it has to be people who, like, played Hollow Knight, or maybe didn't even play Hollow Knight and are only playing Hornet Knight as their first experience. Like, I don't really get it. Doesn't make sense to me. And I wasn't dissing Hornet, I was dissing myself. It's just my player character is female in this game. And I am the one controlling them. Merely getting into character. Getting into character of abandoning my children. It's important. One spooky character. He was too busy taunting to ever stand a chance to hit me. Now the fool doesn't even know that I'm making it through his area with my lacquer intact. I don't know why I felt the demand to say that like that, but I sure did. I really like that it makes 2 noises. Oh, hello, fleas. We're so close to having a full flea caravan. Actually, since I'm not on a time limit, are there any... All my learns have been scratched onto your maps. Okay. That probably means that I only have 2 fleas left in the entire game. Which is crazy if true. Genuine. Imagine if it hurt your carryable to step up steps like that. That feels like a launch Terraria thing. Just because launch Terraria was like, you would get stuck on every single tiny block when you were trying to run. Just, you lose your entire momentum in an instant. Shout out watching other people play versions of games that suck entire ass. Hello, bug that will die. Yeah, I don't even have to deal with that one. There's probably a couple more up here, but like whatever. Oh yeah, you're just both of you know how to fall off ledges, so you're not my problem. And then the flies are hungry for blood, so they rush down immediately. What the hell? Why was there money there? It was just like money on the floor. I don't, Like sure, man. I don't get it. I'll take it. Like, I've walked into it, and Hornet's fucking greedy. She grabs everything that comes into her range. But I did not see that money, and I did not kill anything for it. I mean, I guess stealing is less of a crime than murder, and Hornet really does walk around murdering constantly. But I guess the idea and the logic behind it is that most of them are... Like, she doesn't want to kill. I mean, for the Flea journal, she was like, I'm glad that it saw reason before I had to strike the killing blow. So there's probably, like... Hornet doesn't want to be a murderer constantly, but she sure does walk around killing bugs for their money quite a lot. I think that this particular group of enemies has 2 guys wake up. Yeah, okay. Power of walking past enemies. Okay, so we're basically already fucking there. I think that there's like 2 enemies in there. Actually, there's probably like 3 enemies in the slab that we're forced to interact with. The cogflies might think that there's a little bit more than that, but I'm almost certain that we just kind of walk into this door and then go down. Oh, actually, one of the enemies that I was thinking about lies above, and I forgot about that guy, so it makes up for it. I'm not exactly where I need to be. I don't like... Where am I? Okay, don't go there. I think I went slightly too down because I got scared. I think this is an entrance and I didn't notice it. No? Where am I? I'm so curious about just the way of things. Cause shouldn't it be to the left of me is the... Did it infected crossroads? Did my map infected crossroads me? Did my path just like close, or am I a fool? Like I might just be a fool. I admit that that's a thing that can happen, but it totally just looks like my path closed there. Like I could have fucking sworn that they're on the map. There's literally a fucking door here. Like what? Hello? Fucking hide mark. How do I hide key, hide pins? Oh my god. Show pins. Hide pins. Show pins. Hide pins. Ooh. That explains my confusion. It makes sense now. It's just like, man. I'm literally reading the map as good as it's being shown to me visually. My fault, I guess, for not knowing everything that's hidden under a pin that was placed there by a dev. Whatever. Whatever. Truly, there are things in this life that matter more. This one in particular just feels like, what? Come on. That shouldn't be a thing that immediately happens. This should be pathetically easy with being allowed to take as much time as we want. Oh, we're definitely going to have to wait until all of our cogflies destroy themselves on random-ass enemies that respawn over and over again. The devs are trolling again. Yeah, Team Cherry sure loves to make your gaming experience happen. Once again, I kind of wish that there was a separate double jump and float button. Just because there are so many times where I want to float, but I don't want to double jump. And you just kind of have to press A. This is the part where we're cursed to wait for our cogflies to figure out what's going on. Just... Like, this isn't a part of the game where you need cogflies with you, and they have to go away eventually. I sure hope that they're able to hit the enemies. No, I just have to do this while they're haunting me. Okay. I'm not trying to do a really scary hard thing and I'm at the end of a super long journey without taking a single little bit of damage. No, that's the particulars don't even really matter, actually. What the hell? What the fuck are my cogflies doing? My controller's vibrating. They're hitting something off camera. They just, I was like, hey, go fight this thing to the right of me. And they were like, okay, boss. And then they ran away. And they died. They went off camera. I felt my controller vibrate a little bit. And then they never came back again. Ooh. I am going to be a little bit try-hardy here. Just because, like, you know, I've worked so hard to get to where I am. And I don't have this place memorized. Like, I am sight reading a lot of it. Okay, down, I guess. Yeah. I mean, we're basically there. I just know that we need to hug left. I'm glad that the mask maker matters in this universe. It was so sad in the first game when he just, like, wasn't a thing at all. I think, if anybody cares, I think I'm right there. That's my headcanon about where I am. On the right path. All of a sudden, in the final stretch, I feel nerves. Is there gonna be a fucking smite bug that I have to deal with? There better not be a smite bug that I have to deal with. I will fucking chakra disc you to death over and over again and over and over again and over and over again. Like, do not mess with a hornet who has her lacquer in Mount Fae. A lacquered up hornet in Mount Fae will just fucking kill you. A lot of me wishes I could look at my map while I was floating, but I'm almost certain that this place is safe. It's just like, don't touch the floor, bozo. Because the spikes exist down there. Cool. Then we need to go left. Oh, the final stretch. I was wondering why they made the mask maker so needlessly difficult to get to. I think I remember going all the way up here and just being like, why the hell? You're not even gonna give me anything? Just like, guys, it makes sense. I actually just did that flawlessly. I didn't take a single hit, bump, or anything. My lacquer is fucking flawless. Take my perfect fucking juice, man. Maker. I bring a delivery from Bellheart below. Lacquer for your long work. Didn't the couriers say, like, this is the hardest one that we have to offer? Fuck you. I want Flower Quest. Flower Quest was supposed to be in this game, and you made it easy. Maker. I bring a delivery from Bellheart below. Lacquer for your long work. Good to seal, to protect. May Farloom's fresh faces gleam bright. Yay! I'm gonna have to go soon. Womp womp. Take reward for service made, visitor. Gift for you. To spend or treasure. Cool. It's just money. A fine face yours, not of my work, not of this kingdom's craft. Not now, at least. But the deeper form, distant relationship, some form of Farloom and our old-legged stewards. Now, to work, the masks are needed. I believe they've said that before. Yeah, okay, and then I learned a funny little secret off camera. If you use your epic funny attack on him, you can bonk the mask off and bro has another silly face underneath. Ah, old one. Your kind should know it's rude to expose me such. Unmasked, the task becomes heavy.
Hasbin?
I had the desire to hear you lucid maker, though you may protest. Aye, well it's no great shock to have you visit. I've felt the stirrings of our monarch, even all the way out here, the tremors of her kin brought close. You're planning a confrontation with her then, the one atop, our great frayed god. Yeah, I actually just kind of threw a bunch of cog flies at her. She already died, and then I time traveled backwards, and I started working for a courier shop. Our meeting seems inevitable, though first I seek the strength to ensure a favorable outcome. Ha, as I'd have guessed, your ancient kind aren't told to abide one another peaceably. Well, assuming you prevail, I'll ask only that my labor may continue. No matter the state of these lands, you should well know the necessity of my service. Yay, Maskmaker lore! Sing for me. I don't think the song is any different. But, look at that. It's kind of funny that they put Maskmaker lore in, although it kind of seems like the only lore that they actually included was just, like, that Hornet knows about it, I guess. Because she's like, I've seen your kind, time and time again. Which, I mean, yeah, this game steals your mouse. The Maskmaker in the first game was really close to Deep Nest, so it's like, Hornet, of all people, would know about it. I want to talk to the couriers, and then I would like to go make some rounds. I'm doing these off stream. I'm doing these off stream. Like, it's walking to Bone Bottom and walking to Pilgrim's Rest. Wasn't there a Songclave one? I'm almost certain that there was a Songclave one. That's strange. Did something happen to Songclave? Did I just, like, fuck myself out of, like, $80? It's not bad if I fucked myself out of $80, but, like, that only screams that something bad happened in Songclave. I mean, I was gonna go there anyway, but, like, ooh. My darling Sherma better fucking be alive. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. Anybody else pissed that I just did the hardest quest immediately? Oh, also we have a chore to do before going to Songclave. It's another secret that I didn't find, but I'm showing anyway because it's gonna take like 40 seconds. I believe out of my elevator. I mean, I have it marked on my map. Everybody can see where it is. But there was a thing that I hit, and I was like, ah, wow, there's probably a secret with this. My controller, no. I think I'm gonna have to stop using the Bluetooth. That's kind of impressive. It's the last couple streams that I did of this, I had 0 controller issues at all. But my Hornet decided to freaking hecking walk left there for a while. So yep, this is the mythical thing. It's the really suspicious room that looks like it has something hidden in it. Would you believe that this room has something hidden in it? Because I wouldn't. I believe it's right here. Yeah. Bump bump. Taking you off the map. Bump. Alright. Then I already know what's in here. Go, my cogfly. But it's kind of cool. I mean, it's just we're gonna get harassed, but it's a cool little lore room. It's just like, here's the hangout of all of the fuckers, all of the bitches that I'm like, wow, I sure hated you every time that you showed up. All of them are right here and pray to my cogflies. Yeah. I know your secret. And then up here there is some silk. I actually, the guy that I watched do this didn't do this. Your silk. Ours by right. That's kind of interesting. I didn't even really think that was a thing. I just kind of pressed the Y button out of habit. But yeah, that means that these guys are fucking dead. I killed all of them. Forever. Which is fucking epic, isn't it? I love murder. Forever. Those, like, 4 cog flies that died fighting those ones. That was the last fight against Spide kind that there literally will ever be. The Robo Spides are dead. In future generations, they will be called ancient, but we witnessed the last of it. I'm so excited for Sherma to just be like dead in a heap. You can tell that I'm not anxious about it at all by the fact that I've mentioned it twice. Sherma is the only NPC in this whole game that I care about even slightly. Yay! Oh, you don't have any text at all. It's not a problem if that's how Sherma's quest ends, but I would like it if there was a little bit more. Just because, like, they're my favorite, I want them to get some action. So that was literally nothing. We have one more wish wall to go check out. Otherwise, I mean, I have like 13 minutes. I hate to say it, but it's genuinely realistic that I just go and do those last 2 courier quests in the time that I have. But the thing is, once I do that, I actually will have no fucking clue what to do in this game, and I'm just gonna have to, like, look up something else for the other steps, because I just don't know. I just don't know. I mean, there's the diving bell in the deep docks that we very clearly didn't do, but that needs, like, a key or something. So, I don't know. And the reason that I'm going to Bellheart, even though I said I was going to my wish walls, is because wish wall and Bone Bottom, then stupid freaking courier quest to go back to Bone Bottom. I already did you. I wonder if the patch just like made it show up again. Not much of a patch it would be in that scenario, but like whatever. This is I don't even know if I need to like activate my brain for this. Like, just hold left. We literally just did the hard one. Like, if anything, this one might be a little bit harder just because I have already fallen asleep. Like, my give a shit-ometer has been fully used up. Has been hotel. Just all of it got used up because the funny little couriers went, "This is the hardest one that there will be." And I was like, yeah, okay, that's kind of a long journey. And like, I guess that's what happens when the very last thing that you do in all of Hollow Knight is more Flower Quest, and then the Pantheon 5 is that easier Flower Quest is gonna not feel like anything to me. But it's just like, I don't know. The rest of this game is so much harder. Why would you make Flower Quest easier? Do you think they kind of created a language? Do you think they just make random noises on a mic? I think that there's recording of... Because somebody in an interview was like, hey, did you know that Hornet says get good and that it's an internet meme? And whatever his name was responded like, oh, no, that's pretty funny. We just kind of told our voice actors to make noises. I think that that's on record as a thing that was stated in an interview. Oh, hello. You in the cloak. Pray tread softly. I am meditating, gathering my faith, before my pilgrimage begins. My steps are soft enough, madam. If I have disturbed you, it was not my intent. Even your speech, far too loud. You can scarcely hear my thoughts. Please be away. Alright, that's cool that they made a new guy. Alright, give me money for nothing. Cool. I'm gonna use this money to go deliver other things. It's just like Uber Eats. You get money for gas, then you go spend that gas money to get more money for more gas. Okay, we're bench warping because what the fuck ever. I know I'm literally standing next to a stagway, but the bench warp is faster, and it's the same purpose. You watch a cutscene and then you're in a new place. I feel no qualms about it. Especially when the thing on the other side is another task where we walk for 3 seconds and then go, oh wow, that's done. Oh, why, huh? I don't think I understand how this works. Correct me if I'm wrong, but did it not say Bone Bottom supplies, then the, like, rest stop supplies, or Pilgrim's Rest supplies, And then we delivered Bone Bottom supplies, and now we're back here. And it says Bone Bottom supplies and Songclave supplies, which I very clearly remember complaining about not existing. What I wanted to do this one anyway, but why was it not here? I'm doing this one so that we can do all of them that I've seen ever. And then if they just refresh it again, I'm gonna be like, okay, there's no end to the courier quest. I'm just gonna not deal with these people anymore. Because I was under the impression that we would do all of them, and then the game would be like, yippee, yaha, woohoo. But now it kind of just feels like they happen and are like a way to grind money, which is such a shitty, stupid way to grind money. Imagine grinding money by just bench warping to Bellheart and then walking to Bone Bottom over and over again. And they increased the payouts. Like, in the patch, they made the couriers give more money. Like, they are incentivizing that strategy for some reason that I'm unsure of. Honestly, I think that Songclave is the hardest one. It might be just spoken like a fool, but it's the only one that actually makes you walk around through Citadel in like the hard parts of it. The rest of them, you just kind of walk around enemies, and it's not really a problem at all. Like, this right here is probably one of the hardest rooms for all of the flower quests, but like I don't know, just like get it. Yeah, we got the final journal entry for that enemy. Just like fucking punch it with your knife. Yeah. I don't even know why I'm doing this. It's for money. The completionist instinct is like, do the fucking courier quest. Do the fucking courier quest. And I'm like, please, it just gives money. We already know that it just gives money, and I can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. I have to walk through the same corridor 50 times because none of the flower quests actually made me reset too hard. If anything, I miss the days where I was doing that one part of the Gourmand quest, and I felt really intensely a whole lot of emotions when I bonked right at the end of it. Those were the days, man. Those were the days. What? Oh, that's just haha. That's just a shortcut that I just conveniently never hit ever. Haha. Does that mean that does that mean that there's a area down here that I just conveniently never went to ever? Or is it just like, whoa, I shouldn't really be exploring with this thing. No, that's just a shortcut. Okay. That's funny how I was using that path with a shortcut in it, and I never actually used the intended shortcut that was placed there by the devs. It's just a funny little way to be. Me with my elevation. I bet if you do the courier quest before you get the double jump, it can feel like a major pain in the ass. Maybe it's just double jump and cog fly makes this feel like the easiest thing in the universe. And if I do like another playthrough on my own time where I use a different weapon, then it'll feel really, really hard. I don't know. It's just, like, due to the game's own way of design, I have experienced all of these areas quite a bit, so I know everything that's here. So it straight up just, ooh, you're cheating. It's completely unfair to make the bell do a funny little bong sound and then not give me the reward for it. Absolutely cheating. Is it bad that I kind of wish there were more fleas to get? Like when I talk to... Oh, wait, we can do a funny little secret here that I forgot to do. There's a skis ball here who charges you money for your thing. And because I walked in and I was like, oh, it's a hot spring, it's a scam, and then I left immediately, I didn't see a funny little secret that shows up. If we hang out in here and wait for a particular set of time with a particular set of skills, he rises up to take a little peek of us from the top, and you can smack his ass. And now he's wiping his injury clean. Oh, the pain. Such fury over a mistake. Poor little Krat did not mean to steal a look. This old carriage needs constant care. I was only doing repairs. I had no intent to intrude, and I barely saw a thing. Lie no more to me, flee, and be grateful you still live. Know that if you peer again, you will die. Of course, Krat would never. Let's consider the matter forgotten, and you shall forever be my treasured guest. And now, if you talk to him ever, or like if you leave the room and talk to him again, the hot spring is free. It's just the problem is it's placed fucking here in the middle of nowhere, so why would you ever use that hot spring even a little bit? Just, like I can't even think of a joke reason to use it. It's just like why I don't get it. It kind of maybe okay in next to Greymore, if you were trying to do the courier quests earlier, I guess. And you also don't have the house, I guess. I mean, the house takes a lot of currency, so I mean, that's cheaper for sure. Is $10 in hitting a guy. I need to look at my map. You think going through the high hall or through the cog core is worth it? It's like a lot of me kind of just wants to climb up and then walk to the right, but I know that the path going right first is easier. Oh shit, sorry, I got a text from those spooky, scary enemies. Thank you, Cogflies, for being the coolest thing ever. I can be a terrible, terrible streamer and check my phone. All of the people that I talk to, I tell repeatedly to never fucking contact me ever. That's a lie. It's kind of a truth. It's kind of a lie. But I also have my phone set to specific buzzes are my leisure things, and that right there I felt was the buzz that could not be leisure. But no, it was just fucking scams. Oh man, it's just like I don't think any of the ways are hard. I think me stressing over the way to go is incorrect. We walk into a room, find difficulty, throw Cogfly at it. Like that's the strategy that's worked really well for us so far, and it's the strategy that will continue to work really well. Can you tell that I'm scared of bumping into things? Okay. Maybe in my mind I should figure out what the hell this room is before being like, I'm gonna make this a critical part of my path, but I sure am gonna make that a critical part of my path, because why not? Did I ever go down in this? You know, I don't think I did. This was a thing that became busted, and it sure isn't showing up on my map. Oh, but I know that there's jack shit in here, because the only reason that I know about it is because I watched somebody else do it. That's, you know, I'm gonna put, buttons are hard, sorry. Little shit-ass marker that nobody knows about. Bump. No. Bump. Okay. And I'll just do that off stream, because I guarantee you that there is nothing in that room. I've literally less than 12 real-life hours ago, I watched somebody else go into that room, and they explored it twice, and they were like, what the fuck, there should be something in here. Oh, I don't remember you being here. Oh, well, that's because I'm fucking lost. That's because I don't know where I am. I think this is the place, yes. I should be able to go up here. Yes. Now we just go up. And then if we run into... Oh, yeah, there sure is something here that I miss. There's definitely something in this room that I was left out on. I wish that you could have, like, a little notebook of things that you want your markers to mean to yourself. Just like, it doesn't even have to be that many notes. I just want to be able to put a marker down and just be like, I have no fucking clue. Because some of the markers you put down and it's like, this is a ring, this is a different thing. And like, I can try to keep track of that in my head. Oh no, I took a damage. But I think at the end of the day, it's just, like, it would be so nice to just, like, whip out my keyboard and type, like, 5 letters in. Just be like, this is nothing. Convince yourself of the truth that this thing in front of you is, indeed, jack fucking shit. Also, I just noticed that my speed boots only fucking work when you're on the ground. They don't just make your dash better, they make you run faster when your feetsies are on the ground. And I don't care about that at all. Like, yes, it has a benefit, but like, it should be so much better. It should be so much better. Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier. Welcome back to another episode of Five Nights at Freddy's. My friend Lixian told me about this game. I should memorize more of that, just to, like, be an asshole. Ooh. That was kind of close to taking one hit of the 4 that I have left. Yeah, take my supplies. And badly needed they are, Miss Bellringer. Ain't much finding or foraging happening with this mob. What with them choir types all stalking about the chambers beside. Okay. Beads. Yeah, they just give you money. Okay. I have so much money, it doesn't even matter. Okay. Take me back to Velhart. Show me all of the useless nothing that I've gained from doing all of the courier quests. And then I'll be on my way. I want to... How many freaking maps are there left? Because that's something that I care about seriously. I'm missing 2 entire maps and 2 entire crests. Like, what else can I even do in the game? I'm at the level where I'm redoing courier quests because I'm like, fucking give me anything. Yeah, they just replenish forever. Fuck you. Fuck you for not having a final thing to do. Theoretically, we're missing an entire nail upgrade. We're missing 2 entire areas. Like, I don't even know, man. Like, fucking what even? I am clueless, I tells yas. Clueless. Just cause it's like all of the paths that I have been on, at least on the map, it's like I've been everywhere. Like, I've done it all. Actually, I don't think that you have anything else for me at all. I think that marker is useless. Okay, fuck it. I know I keep on trying to end the stream, but I'm just... One last chore because I'm purely curious. Because I'm actually out of ideas of what to do in the game. I feel like I've fucking done it all. Like, I do not know what possibilities I could be missing. So I'm just gonna fucking go talk to a random NPC that I've talked to 7 other times. And I'm actually gonna end the stream. And then I'm gonna go eat a sandwich and coffee ice cream. I think it would be funny to just forever have an infinite supply of coffee ice cream. Actually, you know what? Fuck you. It's music. Oh, they actually care about the music. I don't... I was trying to make you unhappy. I'm too much of a main character type. I can't even make NPCs mad at me on purpose. Okay. Funny door. Let me in so that I can talk to the NPC who will tell me to come back later. We're getting huge use out of my fast steps tool. Huge use. Oh, until we get fucking caught. Hello, NPC that will do nothing to me. Yeah. Okay. Thank you everybody for showing up. I genuinely don't know what else you can even do in this game. Like there's some spots that are very clear loose ends, but I don't have a clue how to even approach those loose ends. So there's probably gonna be a down tip in content on this game just because I don't know what the fuck you're supposed to do. Still want to play it, but that's... Who knows? Thank you for showing up. I forget that this game steals your mouse. Goodbye.